everyone. It is, what, Sunday? What is the date? Anyway, it's the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and I'm getting an early start on Christmas decorations. But what I do is I found this book. It's called A Fairy Tale Christmas, Creating Magical Celebrations, inspired by an enchanted castle, which is here in the United States. You can take tours of this castle. It's not a real castle, but this is by Karen Anderson. I will leave a link wherever I can find it. I don't know if you can still find it. I'm sure you can. But there are some beautiful photographs of different displays of different Christmas trees. Oh my goodness. It is just, I saw this and I like, look at that. That is for Alice in Wonderland tree. Like the stripes or like the Cheshire Cat. Put greeting cards in there, but oh my gosh, look at these pictures. Isn't that amazing? It's just beautiful in here. But yes, you can take a tour of it. Let's see. There's just a lot of good stuff. I mean, it gives you different ways on how to make like the 7 dwarfs gloves, the garlands. Just amazing how they make the magic. If you can kind of see, let's see. It's just, I'm gonna flip through it so you can kind of, oh, you can't really see, can you? I'll go up here. Maybe that's better. It gives drinks and snacks on how to, I mean, these are just absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna flip. So this year's theme, look at that, isn't that cute? Little Eat Me cakes for the White Rabbit, Little Mermaid, Princess and the Pea, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Little Red Riding Hoods. I mean, this castle has every room. I can't remember how many Christmas trees are in this castle, but it's just amazing. So anyway, this is a Cinderella tree. This is one of my favorites too. And then they have little snackies. There's Rumpelstiltskin. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then they decorate, you know, the fireplace. It's just amazing. Anywho's. So, this year's theme, years ago I had bought a whole bunch of different colored green and some gold to have a Peter Pan and Tink Christmas tree. So, I'm going to have, this video is about Decorate With Me, and I'm going to fast forward through some of the segments where you're watching me and Dinah will, I'm sure, be helping with this experiment, this experience to help decorate the tree. So I will push the camera back so she can get all involved in all the boxes. She'll have to sniff, but she always likes to help decorate. And these are my ears. These are my Christmas scented. They're velvety, so soft. They smell like, just like a little magical Christmas shop. So I'm wearing these today to get me in the spirit of Christmas. And I will leave a link where to find these because I make these, and the link will be down below. And so I'm going to show you the Peter Pan tree that they showed. Now, this is the tree. Now look at that. My version won't be exactly like this. but I do have some big bows. Now, isn't that cute? I don't have a big old alligator head or crocodile head with a clock like that, but I did find one at Hobby Lobby, the mini one. So I have yet to find this, and I'm sure it's quite spendy. And it's cute. This is a little cute. Your kids can help. You can read to them while you're using this as your inspiration to help decorate. It has a little short version of Peter Pan and the story. And like, here's some of the swags and it's just beautiful. So I have some gold decorations that I found that have stars. You can use your own imagination, but man, I just saw this and it was just so inspiring. And it says, you know, they use the dark green and the light green. It says down here, they use those two colors as not just as Tink, but it's representative of the crocodile and the colors in the crocodile. So that was quite interesting. I didn't remember that. And they used little tiny bits of red, not very much. So as you can see, they put tiny little bits of red, not very much. So I don't know if I will do my ribbons down like this. I might. We'll see what I'm inspired to do as I'm going along. But just look at that. Isn't that just so beautiful and rich looking? So, and then I found one of these for $7.99 at Hobby Lobby. His mouth opens. And then I found a little piece of, what is it? Scrapbooking paper for the map. That's kind of vintage looking. And I have a little table that I'm going to set up next to the tree and put that. I don't have this yet, but I do have a big version of a clock. So I may stick that into the tree as well, because when I do my White Rabbit Alice in Wonderland tree, I found this on Amazon. It was a big giant clock about this big. So, and then here's some little fun punch that you can make that's crocodile tears punch and the little recipe, and then that's it. But that's my inspiration, guys, and I'm excited to do it. I haven't done the Peter Pan and Tink in a few years, so this will be very exciting. Let me just tell you real quick where this house is. So if you wanted to check it out, again, I will leave the link for where to find this book. And it's early, so this is Sunday morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning, so my eyes are a little puffy, and I don't have any makeup on except eyebrows and lipstick and mascara. So sorry, I didn't go all out with my makeup today. You know, it gives you steps from their creators or their designers of how, you know, how to create a fairy tale in your living room and how to balance your room, especially if you have, you know, a larger space to do. But man, it just goes into how to make the magic and, you know, how they put the little glass or mirrored squares underneath to make it look like ice. It's just wow. I'm just amazed. And here's another picture real quick of the castle. It is not a real castle, it says. So okay, here, this is the story. Okay, to begin with, Lyndhurst, that's what this is called, is not a castle. I know what you're thinking. It looks like a castle, but it's not fortified to repel attackers. It has never been a seat of government. No kings or princess lived there except fairy tale ones. And the place doesn't even have a proper moat, unless you count the Hudson River churning majestically in the distance. Properly speaking, Lyndhurst in Tarrytown, New York, is a Gothic revival mansion. It's a large house built in the style of a medieval castle. The exterior is only a stone facade designed to look like huge stone blocks. The marble hallways are not marble, but artfully painted plaster and wood. The dining room walls, which look like tooled leather, are covered only with paint and gilding. The house is a fantasy meant to pique the imagination and make the spirit soar. It is not mere protection from the elements. It is meant to be enjoyed. In short, it is the perfect home for fairy tales. So, sorry, I read the other part. But, I mean, it's just a really good book. So the architect for Knoll, as the house was first called, was Alexander Jackson Davis, who was born in 1803 to 1892, the foremost architect of his day, who supervised the construction himself. He designed not only the house exterior, but some of the fixtures and furniture so that they would be part of the masterpiece. Where is it? I saw you can take a tour. Maybe if you go on, it's Lyndhurst, and there's how you spell it. Yeah. So, and where did it say? Tarrytown, New York. So, I did look this up. There were tours before. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're probably having tours again. Probably especially now that COVID's all over. But anyway, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to pause, and then we'll get started with decorating. But I got to bring all my boxes in. So me and the puppy will be bringing in all the boxes, and she's going to get all excited. So anywho's, that's this. And I will have a good time. I'm probably going to put my video on the TV, on something on YouTube. I will find, I always put some background little music to get me inspired to get in the Christmas mood. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna go have me some cereal with my unsweetened coconut almond milk, and then we'll get started. Me and Dinah, where are you? Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi. Where are you? I know. It's going to be so exciting. We're going to decorate the tree. Come here. Get your boat. I know, your Halloween bone. She's so excited. Dinah, we're going to decorate the tree, okay? Oh, we're going to decorate the tree? It's going to be so exciting. Tell everybody. Say hi to everybody. I know. Tell them all how exciting it's going to be to decorate the tree. You got fur on your nose. You got fur on your nose. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. It's going to be exciting? Yes. So exciting. Yay. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. I know. Woo, 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 woo. I know. Okay, so exciting. Are you excited? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. No? I know, it's so exciting. Okay, we'll go get the boxes. You gonna help me get the boxes? I know, we'll get the boxes. Okay, everybody. I'll see you later. And yes, there's my Peter Pan ears. I haven't posted them on Etsy yet. Okay, so these I like to put in first before I do any ornaments at all, because you're bumping and trying to get it in there. And when I do it, I try to not put it straight because that'll look funny. Sorry. But you gotta kind of get it in between and kind of curl it and do a wave like this, like a snake going through the tree, to make it look more full, you know, more not so just straight like men do. Sorry. I noticed my hubby last year when he decorated our front tree, it was more straight. So you need to relax and make it more flowing so it kind of gives a relaxed look. Because when you do it straight like that, it basically makes it look rigid. So we want it to flow and have a nice, easy on the eye kind of feeling. So this is not a giant tree. The other tree I had when I bought all this was gigantic. So I have lots of ribbon left over. I'm not going to do a lot. This is a skinny tree. So I can use this for when I put the other bows up and stuff. So that's enough of this. I have so many green. I went crazy that year. So, yeah. And then some of this stuff is big. So I'm just gonna get started. So I have a little, I think this is a Hallmark Tink. She's pretty. She kind of looks dark when I'm looking at her. Look at her face. But, you know, she's cute. She's got a little toot toot toot. We're gonna put her right in the front. Tink deserves to be in the front. And I thought this would be cool for Tink's tree. You could also probably use this for Beauty and the Beast tree. Sorry. These are apples, golden apples. So I found these at Pier 1 Imports, which I don't think there's any more left. Sorry, this is probably going to be a long video. So, what else do I have? More. Oh, look at that. I found this. I could put this for my wreath because it's a star. We'll put that over here for later. My mom was just telling me the other day that, see, she has a new kitty cat who's very young, and they can't put their train up because, oh look, it's one of the mermaids. See, I can't remember everything. Isn't she pretty? Anyway, she was telling me they can't put the train up because the kitty cat will probably attack the train when it goes around. Now the other cat, that was Onyx. That's the new kitty. And you'll meet Onyx, and you'll meet my mom's other giant cat, Mister. And I mean, like, his paws can go on top of the counter, right? So, we're for sure going to get a video of them because we're going to visit next month. So I will make sure I get some footage of these kitty cats and the antics that they do. So that's Mister and Onyx coming up next month in a video soon. So anyway, some more pears. We're going to do over here. So yeah, they can't put everything out like they want, because they know that cat, no breakables on the bottom, that cat's gonna climb that tree. So I'm curious at how it's going so far. So we're gonna do these. Oh, so that's a pretty spiral green. I don't remember what I have. But this tree is going to be fully loaded because I'll probably have to leave off some of the cheap ones. And what they recommend in that book is to buy a few expensive items and then fill it in with the inexpensive ones to just make it look great. So these I think I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do with. These could go in a wreath. That's what I use those for. So, and I have gold little, these for at the end. So, and I have Peter Pan and hook. So I will put the hook. I just stuck this in the tree. So I will probably put this on below. So, because the other tree was, I could go around each side. So I was putting stuff where you can see stuff from this side and from this side. So my family now, they love Hook. That's one of their favorite movies. So we're going to put Hook down here because we all love Hook. It's not a very big tree, so maybe we will put Hook over here. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. That's kind of a weird thing I put it in. I don't know why I did that. I'll wait for that. Here's more wreath stuff. Because you can change out your wreaths by buying these kind of little thingies at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Get them on sale when the holidays are over. That's the best time to buy. Let's see what this is. Oh, another mermaid. See, it's like Christmas. Opening it all up. Dinah. So pretty. Look at all the stuff. See? So we'll put another mermaid over here. Dinah, what's going on? What are we doing? Are we decorating? You haven't seen this stuff. I know. Oh, yeah. Ah, whoa, whoa. There we go. She's a good girl. What are you doing? All right. What do we have? We have another Tink. I have another Tink. Some of these I didn't have before. I just kind of collected. And now this is the first time they're being on the tree. Tink. We're going to put Tink. It's probably more of a Tink tree than Peter Pan. Who doesn't love Tink, right? Oh, these are all kinds of snowflakes. But they're green. So I don't know if I'm going to use these. I may use these for the wreath. So I'm going to put those over there for now. And then more pomegranate. Step back always and look at your work. Don't get lopsided. Oh, we're going to go. And I have my warmer, and it has the Haunted Mansion scent, like gingerbread going on. My little melter. And another this pine cone. There's one there. We're gonna put this one here. Another pine cone. Imagine that. These are so pretty. And again, I got all these at Z Gallery, which is here in Las Vegas. They changed the location, but it's gallery with IE on the end, Z Gallery. I bought a lot of this stuff from their shop when it was at Planet Hollywood Mall. There was a Z Gallery right when you get off the parking garage. Now they've moved that. It's not there anymore. So I can't remember where I saw it, but at the end of the season, it's like furniture and dishes and high-end stuff. But man, look at it. I mean, these are heavy. These are like, but I got these like 75% off. So I don't remember how much they were. Another pair. And don't forget to fill in just a little on the, if you got it in a corner like this, make sure you put some back here so it doesn't look kind of lopsided. So when you're walking by, going over this way, you want to be able to see some that way. And when, sorry, when you're coming in from that way, you want to be able to see from that side. So. Let's see. 1, 2. We're going to put one right here. All right. Another one, it looks like. I went crazy, didn't I? But like I said, I had a giant tree to fill. I know, puppy. Hi. What are you doing? Just a good girl. It's Christmas. It's getting Christmas time. But we still have to not forget about being thankful because it's Thanksgiving next week, right? Okay. We'll put our glitter all over the puppy. I know. So exciting. All this stuff, huh? Yeah? I know. Just an apple. One right around. Hi. Okay, these are pretty. I like these. These are. These look like they were originally $6.99 back in the day. The only thing, so I think these were Michael's. Yes, for sure, Michael's. So I really like these. These are so pretty. I can get into them. And again, I bought stuff that was on sale. But get out of there. Pretty. And these have wires, so I kind of try to wrap it around a little bit, especially when they're glass, because these are glass. Yeah. And so they don't bump off when puppies come and get excited and, you know, get all crazy with their bones and things like that, right? Good girl.
Have you been naughty or nice?
And whenever I put these glass ones, I always like kind of wrap it around so if you have cats or you have dogs that get around the tree, you want to make sure you just don't tuck it just like that. You want to tuck it all the way around so it's not going anywhere. You don't want these to break. And I have two more things of Tink, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. First, here is my Tink ears. She's got her little wand. And then I've got this as a gift. It's blue, but I'm going to stick it on the tree. And then this is something I made and that I hang in my stairwell. It's very, very long, but look who's on the tip. It's Tinkerbell. This, we got, was it in Springdale, Utah? In one of the shops there? I think that's where this came from. So she's gonna get hung right over here, like she's flying around the tree. I'm gonna pause for a second and clean up a little. Okay, so I got this in the scrapbooking section at Hobby Lobby, and it was 69 cents. And then this was $7.99 in the, if I could make a little clock to put in his mouth. But this was at Hobby Lobby for $7.99. I think Michael sells these too. So what I'm going to do is put this over here on the little table as a little kind of decoration. This could be my clock. I will probably find some kind of Tinkerbell to put inside the little lantern. I think that would be cute. The only other thing, I don't know if I want to do these or not. I think this is too much. So I'm going to pass on these and maybe just put them on the wreath. So or up here on the swags. So, I'm gonna pause this for now and gather my thoughts, wash my hands, and get this, all this whatever stuff that they put on all the ornaments that's harmful, and get that off my hands. I also have a cute little pop-up book. Yes, it's childish, but it's a cute little pop-up, and it has the little story of Peter Pan. And I usually put it like under the tree. So, I don't know where I got it, but it's just a cute little Peter Pan pop-up book. I'm just gonna put it there, and I'm going to put the hook. Yeah, I'm putting the hook. There we go. Okay, sounds good. All right, so far, that's what we have. I'm gonna, like I said, collect my thoughts, have some chocolate, maybe hot chocolate, and then I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna put those bows that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and I think I'm gonna do something right up here with the bows, and I will show you when I'm all done. All right, thanks for watching.